Hey everyone, I'm Patrick LeBlanc, Principal Program Manager for Microsoft Fabric. Today, we're diving into some exciting demos for Copilot and AI. We'll be showing you how to get a Copilot summary directly from your team's message. Plus, you'll see updates to Copilot in Power BI. Writing DAX queries in the DAX query view just got easier. And we'll wrap up the demos by showing improved language understanding and ad hoc calculation support for data questions. So let's get started. Up first, we have effort to kick things off. Let's get into this.
We are excited to introduce an enhancement of Power BI Preview message in Teams and Outlook. This enhancement will help you easily grasp what is in a report being shared with you, with just a single click. In this demo, we'll show you how to understand the content of a Power BI report more easily directly from Microsoft Teams. Let's see how it works. Maya, an account manager from Contoso Company, wants to share a Contoso sales report with Efrat. She shares the report directly from her Power BI to their Teams chat. Efrat receives the message from Maya with the report in the form of a preview card. As a first-time consumer of this report, Efrat is curious to learn more. Efrat notices a new button labeled Open Copilot Summary in Power BI. She clicks on it, hoping that getting a summary of the report will help her understand what this report is all about. And indeed, clicking on the button takes her to the report in her Power BI app inside Teams. In addition to viewing the report, Copilot generated a summary of the report for Efrat in just one click. This summary helps her quickly understand the key points of the Contoso sales report. Efrat can now read and explore the report easily, without leaving Microsoft Teams, her collaboration natural work environment. Try the new summary with Copilot button next time you receive a Power BI report via Teams.
We've been hard at work improving the Copilot capability for answering data questions from your model. This month, we've enhanced the language understanding layer by further leveraging an LLM to interpret and understand common synonyms, phrasings, and individual values in your model mentioned in your questions. In summary, Copilot can now understand more of your questions out of the box. Previously, certain questions required the report author to curate terms to ensure Copilot could correctly understand and answer accurately. Now, with the full power of an LLM, Copilot can understand significantly more questions out of the box, saving the report author curation time and saving the Copilot user time clarifying common terms. Let's try a few examples. How many products were exported from Europe? The author has not inputted any phrasings or relationships about what export could mean. You see in the before, Copilot needs clarification. What do you mean by export? But with the new language understanding improvement, Copilot understood the relationship that export equals suppliers shipping products. Let's try another one. Which products did Anna buy? When there is only one individual value match, Copilot today will either ask for clarification, what did you mean by Anna, or simply spit out an answer omitting the part it did not understand. But with the new language understanding improvement, this context is fully preserved and no clarification is needed because there is only one Anna in the data. Let's try one more example. What is the min and max of units sold for cheese? Previously, Copilot did not understand that cheese is in fact a synonym for dairy products. Copilot also didn't understand the phrasing min and max and misinterprets my question as showing the bottom 10 by max quantity. Now, with the new language understanding, cheese is understood as a synonym for dairy products, and Copilot correctly lists the min and max of quantity sold. As you can see, this change has greatly improved the number of questions Copilot can correctly interpret and understand without the need for an author to add more context, and without the Copilot user to provide clarification. Let us know what you think.
Microsoft Fabric Copilot and Power BI to help you write DAX queries can now utilize folders and hierarchies added to a semantic model. Here I've added some measures to a folder called Test, and I've put my country and state columns in a hierarchy called CS. Now I can simply ask Copilot to show me the test measures by that CS hierarchy. These improvements are in addition to adding descriptions, synonyms, and simple values to let Copilot understand the context of the semantic model better. The query returns exactly what I'm looking to see. I can see the result shows me each of these measures in the display folder by country and state from the CS hierarchy. I can also ask Copilot to make further changes. Here, I want to add in all the incoming measures as well. This time, because I started with a DAX query, the diff view can show me everything that Copilot had modified in the original query. Now I can quickly see and validate all the changes that it made. Adding descriptions, synonyms, and grouping by folders and hierarchies in your semantic model helps people get the most out of its data, especially with Copilot's help by providing additional context on how to use it.
Another major enhancement we've added to Copilot's capability for answering data questions from your model is ad hoc calculation support. Previously, if your question required creating new measures on the fly, not contained in your model, like a calculated column for profit or deriving the average, Copilot would not be able to respond. This month, we brought over the same DAX query generation capability you know and love from DAX Query View to Copilot pane. Now, Copilot pane can generate DAX queries to answer questions that require ad hoc calculations. You can also verify the DAX query directly from the expanded view or launch DAX Query View for further inspection. Please note, this is currently only available from edit mode of reports using Copilot. This is not yet available while using Copilot in read mode. So let's see it in action. First, I need to enter edit mode on this report and open Copilot. Let's start with a simple calculation. How many products sold below average? This question requires Copilot to first calculate on the fly what the average sales amount is, then find the transactions that are below that average. I can expand the How Copilot Arrived at This section to see the description and steps the query is using. I can also expand the answer to see the results table a bit larger, or even take a peek at the raw DAX query. And if I want to continue to make modifications to the query, I can open up the full DAX query view with the Run Query button. Okay, let's try a few more. Find the number of customers who purchased discontinued, so status is not current, products each year. This question requires a new calculation. First, Copilot needs to find the products that are considered discontinued. Then, for each year, count the number of customers who purchased those products. Let's try one more. How has the average unit price changed from February 2012 to March 2012? Show me each month and the difference. Here, I am specifying how I want to see the final answer. This question requires Copilot to calculate the average unit price per month, then to understand the change or difference between the two and show that as a new value. With this new feature, Copilot is now able to tackle your data questions that require creating new calculations on the fly. Give it a try and let us know what you think.
Wow, those were some fantastic demos. I'd love to hear what stood out to you the most. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments below. And hey, is there a particular demo you'd like us to tackle next month? Let us know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest content. See you next month.